Clarets TV speaking to midfielder Samir Carruthers after a point down in Somerset this afternoon. Samir, just a couple of thoughts on the game from yourself?
Yeah, I mean, first 10 minutes we didn't really get a grip to the game. Maybe that was the really long journey here, just getting it out of our legs or something, or maybe the atmosphere got to the boys a little bit. But as soon as we settled down and got our passing going in the way we know we're meant to play, I thought the rest of that half we were the better team. Second half, obviously, they've gone on top quite a bit of us. That's always going to happen away from home. I mean, they've got a good following here, good stadium. Obviously, they're fighting for every point, and so are we. So they expect to be up there, and so do we. So it ended up being a really tough game in the end. And I think it was probably a good spectacle for both sets of fans, but just unfortunate at the end for us.
Yeah, you obviously managed to get yourself on the ball quite a lot in midfield, and there was just that last little bit needed from the end product, and ultimately we did get that in the finish from Adam Mills. What was your kind of view from that one?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a really well-worked goal. Started from the back, Mieze with a bit of a link-up play, and then Freddie making his forward runs, and that's what you need from your fresh legs coming on. I thought him and Betts were brilliant when they both come on today. They changed the game for us, really, because at that point of the match we were under it a bit, and Betts has done well putting enough pressure. Well, sorry, Freddie's done well with the delivery, and Betts has done well getting across the defender, which causes a bit of problems, and Millsy was obviously following in like all good attackers should do. So when you look at it, it's a great goal to score, but just annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Obviously, not very long later at all. From a player's point of view, it is obviously really frustrating. 4 minutes between the two goals, we made it. How, from your point of view, did you see the goal? It looked like quite a scrappy one. I think Robbie said it almost looked like an own goal.
Yeah.
They've given it to their bloke. But from your point of view as a player, what would you say needs to be done?
Well, I think we all need to have a listen to Man in the Mirror on the way home, because it's the last 6 minutes of the game. It's not, you don't finish a game in 90 minutes, and with the new rules and new timings after games, there's a lot of added on time. So it's just frustrating, because you think to yourself, we've scored, right, see it out, and we go and concede like that. I mean, there's nothing much we can do about the deflections and stuff, but we could have done more with our clearances. We could have done more on me and Freddie maybe being tighter to the lad who struck the ball. Just nitpicking, obviously, and these are the fine margins that give you 3 points or 1 point. So it is really frustrating, and even though we probably didn't deserve the 3 points from the second half showing, it feels like a loss, because with that late on scoring, you almost expect to not concede, especially with how strong our defence is, and it's not just the defence, it's a whole team defending together, so it's just frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously talk about nitpicking, you talk about everyone needing to kind of look at themselves and really put themselves in best stead ahead of Monday, and ultimately that is where we've got to look now. Back to a former club of yours on Monday.
And yours.
Well, my former club of ours, then, should I be saying, on Monday, Hemel visiting the Melbourne Community Stadium. Yeah. How much have we got to really call upon ourselves to step up and be ready for that?
We've got a really good squad here, so if Robbie makes changes or rotations, I know every single player in this squad is ready to go and ready to prove a point, and we all support each other. Even if I haven't started, or Ruffy hasn't started, or it's Callum not starting, we all support each other, and that's what I really think is really good about this group. Like Betts and Callum changing, we've got a really good squad depth, I think, personally. But it's all about our recovery, and Hemel have started off well this season. Well, I haven't followed them too much in the last couple of weeks, but I know they started off well. They'll be full of energy, because I know some of the players still there and stuff, so they'll be full of energy, and they'll be up there, I think, personally, this season. Pains me to say, but no, it'll be a really tough game. But if we just show the intensity levels and our passing, moving, and our crossing and finishing and things like that, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately you kind of said it there. We don't need to change our ways in what we're doing. We don't need to continue. We do need to continue rather on what we are doing, and ultimately a lot of that comes down to the performance on the pitch. And we talk about the performance on the pitch, but kind of the bit off the pitch really. Now we had over 100 fans here today in attendance, travelling from Chelmsford, from all over, and up against probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest following in the league. It's not easy, but I think we've got to recognise that, and credit to each and every single one of them.
100%. I mean, we find it ourselves as players a painful journey or horrible journey, so let alone fans coming here, like, we can't thank them enough for the support and stuff that they do for us. So even like that goal, that's us giving it to them, and they're special moments, and hopefully we've given them a memory that they'll enjoy and they can take away from it, and we'll give everything for them on Monday again.
Yeah, well done, Samir. Obviously we'll see you again on Monday and look forward to that one.
We'll do. Take care, boys. Safe journey.